Thank you to Straight Arrow News for sponsoring this video.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is I, Andrew
Flash
Gordon, and I am joined by my co-host
Trara
Erickson, and we are here to do X-Men Days of Future Past, the Road Cut. Now, full disclosure, I've seen the theatrical edition, but I've never seen the Road Cut, so this is actually a first time for me. Now, this is the journey to Deadpool and Wolverine, and by the way, Tara's never seen these films up to the point of this.
It's new for me.
Yes, it is. So far, we've seen X-Men 2000, X2, X-Men United, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Origins, Wolverine, X-Men First Class, and we've also seen the Wolverine, the extended cut. It was awesome. Make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. You'd subscribe, you hit that like button, and don't forget to
ring the bell, ring the bell.
That way you are notified whenever we drop videos like these. Special thanks to the fine folks over at Prepper. They are doing such an amazing job on all these videos, editing down these highlights. We appreciate all their hard work.
We love Prepper.
And we do. Full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy over on our Patreon page. It's where we call you super sexy. You get to watch the whole film, this entire journey to Deadpool and Wolverine. It's like we're in your living room eating popcorn with you.
It's great.
Do it. The Road Cut. Commence.
With all the craziness of the media in the year of 2024, the news is more rampant than ever. And staying properly informed can feel like navigating a maze in the dark. And with all the biased and confusing news out there, it's hard to know who to trust. But don't worry. I found a guiding light in the chaos of media. Straight Arrow News. Straight Arrow News offers a refreshing approach with unbiased, fact-based reporting. There's no spins or agendas, just straightforward facts. It's an app and a website that delivers news the way it should be, fair and balanced, like how Thanos intended. It's always good to reference Thanos in the middle of a news segment. But I've been using Straight Arrow News to keep myself updated. And with voting season coming up, it's really important to keep yourself updated. And Straight Arrow News is like having a personal news assistant. They have this amazing tool called Media Mist that shines a light on stories that mainstream media might overlook. Kind of like having a truth detector at your fingertips. And here's the best part. When you subscribe through my link, you're not just supporting the channel, you're backing a team of dedicated journalists committed to delivering the truth. Real news for real people just like you and me. R-E-E-L-R-E-A-L. I guess I'll stay. So do yourself a favor and check out Straight Arrow News. You can visit san.com/realrejects and download the app. Trust me, it's a decision you will not regret. Let's stay informed together.
Ooh, New York.
That's eerie-looking New York.
Yeah, okay.
The future.
The future.
Desolate world. A world of war, suffering, loss.
Shit.
On both sides, mutants and the humans who dared to help them, fighting an enemy we cannot defeat.
Huh.
Are we destined down this path, or can we evolve fast enough to change ourselves, change our fate? Is the future truly set?
Cool transition.
We're all about great transitions here. I mean, that you talk about setting the tone in an opening scene. That is dreary, eerie, post-apocalyptic opening right there.
And kind of saying, the last thing he said was, is the future already set, right? Yeah.
Very popular comic.
I already love how this looks.
It's scary, but it's effective.
Kind of medieval because it's a castle.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's funky.
Portals!
Cool.
Time's up.
Sentinels! That's what.
Oh. Got a lot of returning members here. Or at least two, I mean, from the previous films.
Oh, yeah. She's back.
Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
Colossus! They are so cool and scary looking. Sentinels. Because last time we saw them was in X-Men The Last Stand in the Danger Room at the very beginning.
They're like Terminator looking to me.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to describe them. Couldn't have said that better. That's a cool power to have. Hey, Iceman!
Nice. Whoa, cool.
Welcome back, Bobby. gotten even stronger.
I forget what Kitty's
She
power
can
is.
she can go through things.
She can go through walls. That's right.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Oh, man.
And it looks like Kitty can also do that too. Oh, Bobby. Ha!
Wild.
Ooh.
Oh.
She blinked and it was over.
Well, he's from The Descendants on Disney. I think that's the name of the show. Me and Greg have been watching. You know my memory, guys.
At least he went down
Whoa.
fighting. And we know how powerful mutants are, so for Sentinels to be able to decimate them like that, I mean, they're a formidable threat.
Yeah, that's scary.
Jeez.
Okay, I just need to know what she's doing with his brain. If she's giving him
Too late, assholes.
nice. Yeah, how are we gonna kill him? Oh, awesome!
That was great.
That's cool.
And I love that line, too late, assholes. That was
It's
awesome.
a great line.
Again, this is really how you establish tone in the first 15, 20 minutes. It's a great precursor. Just lets you know what you're in for.
Professor?
I found them.
Dang.
Cool. Zooming out in the really quick way. I love that. Haha, yeah, baby. He's got his classic cigar going.
Damn, we've upgraded the chair, Tara.
Cool. That looks awesome. It's barely even a chair.
like
It's
a
so
levitation.
thin and classic. All
Here's
right,
your
Magneto.
boy, Magneto. And don't try and correct us in the comments. It's
I
the Tara
know.
way of saying
it's
it, guys.
just how I say it, guys.
We're just
I
saying
know
it.
that it's Magneto. Get over it, okay? I like to call him Magneto.
Bobby.
Hey, Storm. Hey, kid.
The group's reunited.
Yeah, back together again.
Was that holding hands? I couldn't see.
I think maybe, because remember how Iceman gave her a look when they were passing?
Yeah.
That's why I asked what her power was. I was like, why do they? Yeah, but it was.
But then him and Rogue got back together at the end of The Last Stand.
Right.
She gave up her powers, and they kissed.
Whenever the Sentinels attack, Warpath spots them, and I send Bishop back to warn us of the attack before it happens. Well, then we leave before they ever know we were there.
Because we never were.
Sweet.
But what do you mean you were never there?
She projected Bishop back in time a few days to warn the others of the coming attack.
Cool.
So she sends Bishop back in time.
They'll adjust his consciousness into his younger self.
Smart.
The Sentinel program was originally conceived by Dr. Bolivar Trask.
That's what we saw in the mid-credit scene
Yeah.
with the Wolverine.
In the early 70s, he was one of the world's leading weapons designers.
Such a
Peter Dinklage is in this.
such a good actor.
Covertly, he had begun experimenting on mutants. There was one mutant who had discovered what he was doing.
I think it was Bill Duke in The Last Stand.
Mystique. She found Trask and killed him.
I thought he was still in The Last Stand as Bill Duke. They called him Trask. I'm so confused. You guys correct me in the comments. They called Bill Duke Trask in The Last Stand, and this is the same timeline.
They captured her that day. In her DNA, they discovered the secrets to her powers of transformation. The machines that have destroyed so many of our kind were created.
Wow.
It all started the day she first killed.
It created like a butterfly effect.
If I can get to her, stop the assassination, then we can stop the Sentinels from ever being born.
That's the peaceful way of doing it.
You're talking about going back decades. You have the most powerful brain in the world, Professor. But the mind can only stretch so far before it snaps.
What if someone's mind has a way of snapping back?
Oh yeah, baby.
You do this, you change history. Some of us could be killed. Some of us may never be born.
The guy who's talking right now, Bishop, in the comics, he's the one who gets sent back.
Oh.
You're asking us to sacrifice our lives for a future we might not even be a part of.
Yes, a second chance for everyone.
Rather, there's a possibility of a future I might not be a part of than being a part of this post-apocalyptic future I have to survive on every day.
Agreed. Yeah.
It's not fun to be a part of this world.
My people need to vote.
They just did. They're in.
It's nice to read people's minds.
I
They
love
don't have to
that.
say a word.
So I wake up in my younger body, God knows where. Then what?
You'll need to go to my house. Convince me of all of this.
Won't you be able to just read my mind?
I didn't have my powers in 1973.
Oh, man.
That ups the stakes. I like that.
I was a very different man then. You'll have to be patient with me.
Patience is my strongest suit.
You'll need me as well. It's going to take the two of us, side by side at a time when we couldn't be further apart.
The enemy of my enemy.
There's power that'll be tested. I've seen what this can do to you.
I can handle this. Trust me.
I guess I'll see you in the next life.
Oh. Okay, I guess no longer dating Rogue. I totally forgot all that.
Once you wake up, whatever you've done will take hold and become history. And for the rest of us, it'll be the only history that we know.
Interesting.
It'll be like the last 50 years never happened.
I like this exposition.
The only person who will remember it is you. I need you to clear your head and to stay as calm as possible.
What?
Logan, calm.
If your mind gets rocky, it'll be harder for me to hold you. You could start to slip between past and future.
What if I need to get a little rocky?
Think peaceful thoughts?
He's like, what are those?
You won't have much time in the past. The Sentinels will find us. They always do.
And this time we won't be able to run.
We got our stakes now.
It's a lot of pressure. Ah, cool.
So, that is cool, but see how he had his adamantium claws? I thought they got shredded by Yoshida
Well, they
in
did,
the Wolverine.
but I guess we're...
Did he somehow grow them back or get them back? Okay. Someone let me know in the comments how he got those back.
A wizard did it.
Jesus, he's in...
Who's the lady?
Guys, and when I mention someone's in good shape, it's because I'm paying homage to how hard they work because I'm in the gym every day and I just want to pay my respects to them.
He's like, because I'm in the gym every day and I don't look like that. So what's going on?
That's true. Well, I don't dehydrate myself like him either and pump iron right before I film.
Which is insane. I'd never be able to do that. It would be like headache city. Whoa, nice bunda.
Tara's happy. Well, the Greys are gone now. Yeah, so this is 1 year after the Wolverine, so it's he would still be in very good shape in terms of like when they filmed it.
New York in
73. That'd be so crazy to have your consciousness travel back into your past body.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
What's going on is you're supposed to be guarding the boss's daughter, not screwing her.
Slept with her many times, but
Jimmy!
that wasn't me. That was the old me. Would you believe me if I told you I was sent here from the future?
I love that she called him Jimmy, which is what he was called in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
You're gonna give me the keys to your car and some money for gas, or are you gonna wake up in the hospital? Trust me, I know how these things play out.
Oh, because you're from the future.
No, because of these.
Bone claws.
There you go. Okay.
Because this is before he
Right,
got his
I know. Back in the day, but get to see him again.
Yeah. Jesus, look at those veins popping.
That special effects look great.
Ooh. Ooh.
Nice. Oh, that looked like it was in the face. Cool.
When you see the bullets coming out after you've shot multiple times, at what point do you just run and not keep doing
Exactly.
it?
Jimmy.
I do not remember seeing this.
Look,
When?
Gwen, you're gonna want to lay low for a few days, all right? Starting now.
This must be on the road cut because I don't think I've ever seen this.
We haven't had an incident in over 10 years.
After what happened in Cuba? That was never confirmed.
That was from First Class.
Yeah.
It's a dissertation written by a mutant. The arrival of the mutated human species, Homo sapiens, was followed by the immediate extinction of their less evolved kin. We are the Neanderthal.
Okay, that's one.
By the time you see the need for my program, it'll be too late, and you will have lost 2 wars in 1 lifetime.
Peter Dinklage is so good. I love
He's a
him.
great actor, but his character is a fear-mongering jerk.
Your Sentinel program, it ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, he used one dissertation of one mutant. It's like you can't condemn a whole race for
Right, because they all didn't say that.
Yeah.
Can I help you, Colonel?
Just here to give our boys a proper send-off.
Sorry, sir, but we have orders. This is a quarantined area.
Stand aside, soldier. That's an order.
That was easy.
I was following orders, but now I'll follow your orders.
Yeah. Oh, is this where the mutants are? Cool.
Alex Summers!
What is all this?
Lab reports, blood tests.
Where is it going?
Same place they are, Trask Industries.
Boo.
These troops are going home.
I don't believe you have jurisdiction in this matter.
I'm afraid I do, son.
I'm sorry, who are you?
The question is, Major, who are you?
Stryker.
Oh. What? Woo!
Yee.
Mystique knows how to throw down, y'all. Oh, weird power, but cool. Whoa.
Almost like, what
Cool.
is it? Like Toad?
Yeah.
Raven.
That's not my name.
Woo! Definitely learned how to control his power.
Finally learned how to shoot the one in the middle.
Where's Eric?
I'm on my own now.
Her makeup looks a little bit darker blue in this one. At least to me, I don't know.
You're not coming with us, are you? My war's not over. The enemy's still out there.
Okay.
Nice.
That's such a great transition. Looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Hopefully no one saw her change into herself.
Where'd they go? The four privates, where'd they go? They were headed towards the tarmac.
Sorry, Stryker. You're too late. Be a better parent to young Jason. Doesn't matter what decade it is, Wolverine just always looks like such a badass.
Oh, always.
60s, 70s, 2000s.
He just looks cool.
What happened to the school?
School's been shut for years. Are you a parent?
Sure as hell hope not.
I'm Hank. Hank McCoy. I look after the house now.
You're a beast.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
So where's the professor?
There's no professor here.
You're pretty strong for a scrawny kid. Come on. Sure there's not a little beast in there?
Oh my God.
Remember, that was one of the strengths we talked about in the Last Stand. We loved the rapport between those two.
You and I are gonna be good friends. You just don't know it yet.
Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Professor?
Here he comes.
Yeah, pissed him off.
Professor?
Oh, I forgot Blue Grinch could do that. He just like hops around so fast. Wild.
What's going on here? Professor?
Oh, right, because he could.
You know this guy? Yeah, he looks slightly familiar.
You can walk.
Yeah.
You're a perceptive one. Which makes it slightly perplexing that you managed to miss our sign on the way in. This is private property, my friend. I'm going to have to ask him to ask you to leave.
Afraid I can't do that, because I was sent here for you.
Well, tell whoever it was that sent you that I'm busy.
I love him so much.
Oh, he's great. Love McAvoy.
Was you.
What?
About 50 years from now.
That's a Terminator 2-esque line.
Like in the future, 50 years from now?
Yeah.
I sent you from the future.
Yeah.
Piss off.
If you had your powers, you'd know I was telling the truth.
How do you know I don't have my...
Oh, that's like the thing he could say to make him think you're real, is that he knows he doesn't have his powers.
I know you thought you were going crazy when it started, all the voices in your head, and it wasn't until you were 12 that you realized all the voices were in everyone else's head.
I never told anyone that.
Not yet, no, but...
This is a great close-up shot.
Uh-huh.
All right, you've piqued my interest. What do you want?
We have to stop Raven.
The music is beautiful in the background.
The lighting is really subtle here. I like that.
There's like a sadness and a proactiveness.
Exactly.
Again, not a ripoff of any kind. It was beautiful dialogue, but it had Back to the Future and Terminator 2 combined with its own brand of X-Men.
Look, in the beginning, Sentinels were just targeting mutants, and they began to identify the genetics in non-mutants who would eventually have mutant children.
Right, like Iceman's dad and parents, they were...
Right.
I've been in a lot of wars. I've never seen anything like this.
Oof.
Raven won't listen to me. Her heart and soul belong to someone else now.
He is a broken shell of a man from the previous film, First Class.
That's why we're gonna need Magneto, too.
It's Magneto. You know that.
Say it the tearaway. He's doing a great job playing a broken trunk.
He's where he belongs.
Well, I said you're just gonna walk out?
Oh, top marks. Like I said, you are perceptive.
Well, McAvoy can do anything.
Oh, true.
Professor I know would never turn his back on someone who lost their path, especially someone he loved.
You know, I think I do remember you now. We came to you a long time ago seeking your help, and I'm going to say to you what you said to us then.
It's actually go yourself.
And I've watched a lot of people die, good people and friends. If you want to wallow in self-pity and do nothing, then you're going to watch the same thing, you understand?
Best cameo ever in First Class.
Yeah.
We all have to die sometime.
Yeah, I was like, I assumed it wasn't going to be that easy to convince him. So
What the hell happened to him?
probably fell in love and fell out of love or something. I'm wondering what the story is.
Yeah, because we saw he was doing okay at the end of first class, even after everything happened.
Just after the first semester, war in Vietnam got worse. Many of the teachers and older students were drafted.
Oh.
That makes sense. I'd forgotten that.
He retreated into himself.
Oh my God, is he doing heroin?
I designed a serum to treat his spine.
Oh, it's the serum. Got it.
Derived from the same formula that helps me control my mutation. The treatment gives him his legs, but it's not enough.
Interesting. He needs more to block out the voices.
Poor soul. He's doing so much acting with his face, too, without saying anything.
You think you can convince Raven to change, but what makes you think you can change him?
Because you and Eric sent me back here together.
The room they're holding him in was built during the Second World War when there was a shortage of steel. So the foundation is pure concrete and steel.
Damn. That's a zoom in or zoom out if I've seen one.
Yeah.
Why is he in there?
What he forgot to mention?
JFK.
He killed...
What?
We don't have any resources to get us in.
All out. I know a guy. Just don't know how the hell we're gonna find him.
Is Cerebro out of the question?
You guys had internet.
Just a little before or after 1970.
Like what? Yeah. I assume they were gonna be like, what the hell is that?
We have a phone book.
A phone book? God, I remember phone books growing up.
They were like big,
Huge.
like
yeah.
yellow.
I also remember Thomas guides, too.
Is that a new scarf? It's nice.
Thank you.
Peter.
It's nice.
Peter Dinklage is always a win.
He's literally the best. If I could watch every movie he's in, I will.
I only saw one season of Game of Thrones, and he was by far my favorite character, and it wasn't even
One
close.
season? Are you lying?
I've only seen one season.
Get out,
season
Andrew.
1.
Get out of here.
All right, I'll see you later, Tara. You have to finish this by yourself.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you.
Those of you who've watched get the reference. It's always behind a painting.
Right. God, she has such a cool power. And I'm sure they let her know before doing this film. You're gonna be in the makeup a lot more this one. Just letting you know.
Right.
Oh no, Azazel. That's what's her face from the first class. Catwoman in the Batman.
We added some names to the Paris meeting.
Zoe Kravitz.
That's interesting. The tear follows over.
I forgot Zoe Kravitz's character's name. Banshee?
Maybe. Yeah, that seems right. But we all know you're asking the wrong person, Andrew.
Terry, you know everything. I don't know anything.
Maximoff.
Yay.
What's he done now? I'll just write you a check for whatever he took.
We just need to talk to him.
Peter, the cops are here again.
That's an awesome image on the rug.
Yeah, Matt.
Or the mat, excuse me.
I'm a princess. What are you?
I'm the Wolverine.
Yeah.
See, that must be in the road cut because I've never seen that.
Go upstairs and bug your sister.
But she bugs me.
Now that's a man cave room. Whoa.
Cool.
I've been here all day. Relax, Peter. We're not cops.
Of course you're not cops. If you were cops, you wouldn't be driving a rental car.
Evan Peters. What did he play? Dahmer, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, he's fascinating.
He's a pain in the ass.
So who are you? What do you want?
We need your help, Peter. Break into a highly secured facility.
Damn, that is old. Video game or arcade game.
Prison break? That's illegal, you know.
It's all these stolen goods. That's great. I respect someone who steals Twinkies. They're delicious.
I like zingers personally.
Zingers are delicious too. I'm talking ding dong, zingers, Twinkies. Give me them all. Haven't had them in years, but.
How do I know I can trust you?
Because we're just like you.
Sure, man.
Whoa, and you could see it coming out too before it
Awesome.
happened.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
it's cool.
That was great.
It was cool. It was disgusting.
Built in 1943, the Pentagon is the world's largest office.
I don't know why anyone would be like, let's tour the Pentagon. I don't know if it would be exciting.
Want to learn their history, right?
Yeah. I fell asleep in history class. I didn't. I just didn't like it.
Or they want to see the place Magneto's being held.
Yeah.
I love Hank's disguise.
Nice. Very cool.
Yum.
Delicious. I love food. I wish I could just be eating all the time, which
Yeah.
is a terrible thing. But
True.
like, I just love food so much.
True. That's wild. So Magneto was caught at the end of the first X-Men film, and now, according to this time,
in the corner.
Whoa.
Sorry, I just.
Awesome.
Wait, finish your sentence.
Oh, what I was saying is it's wild that Magneto was caught in prison at the end of the first X-Men film that we watched, and now he was, according to this timeline, he was also in prison
Also.
here, or I guess the Pentagon.
Right.
So,
It's kind of like a prison. He's buried way down deep in
yeah,
there.
but the point I was making is he's been in prison multiple times.
Magneto's a bad boy.
Yeah. Cool set.
Yeah. God, it's still further down there, huh?
Mr. Fassbender. Huh. Cool.
Whoa! Awesome.
That's a dangerous stunt too for if that's Michael Fassbender or whoever the stunt guy is there.
Sugar glass doesn't really hurt though.
Some of the fiercest fighting during
Don't ruin the food. Aw, man.
It's delicious.
In 3 seconds, those doors are going to open, and 20 guards will be here to shoot us. What are you doing?
I'm holding your neck so you don't get whiplash.
What? Whiplash.
He said that's so funky. Whiplash.
Whoa!
Awesome. That's a great way to show it to us. Love that. Oh yeah, I would be like, he had time to change.
Must have done something pretty serious. What'd you do, man? What'd you do? What'd you do?
For killing the president.
That's funny.
You know karate, man?
I don't know karate, but I know crazy.
That fits in perfect with Magneto. I know crazy.
Who are you? We are Special Operations CBFECID. Look, that didn't
CB, FIB, CB.
lockdown situation. We have to get you to the 3rd floor.
I like that code better.
Yeah, Wolverine's like, we don't have time for this shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you finished? They told me you control metal. My mom once knew a guy who could do that.
Yes, because in the comics, or it could be in this one too, that's his father.
Oh.
That's why he said that line. My mom once knew a guy who could do that.
Cool.
Charles. Good to see you too, old friend.
If we get you out of here, we do it my way. No killing.
No helmet. I couldn't disobey you even if I wanted.
I'm never getting inside of that head again.
Ugh.
Hold it right there! Freeze him, Charles. I can't.
Cool. Oh, but he can turn him around, right? Whoa, this is awesome. Oh my God, I love this. I legit have goosebumps right now, y'all. But oh, like to do.
Save every day till eternity passes away.
This is such a cool visual. Like, wow. Like, how do they do this? It's so cool.
It's unbelievable.
If words could make wishes come true. Like a treasure, and then again I would spend them.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
I looked around.
How did they? I'd love to see the behind. I've never seen the behind the scenes of this scene.
Right. Phenomenal. I just love it.
Wow, he's going so fast he can move the bullets.
So great. They just, wow.
Bravo.
What an amazing shot.
Freaking vo.
Oh my God, that reminds me of Sonic when we watched Sonic.
Ah, right. Right.
Except this one was way better.
This was before Sonic, I believe. So yeah.
Yeah, so Sonic stole it.
I'm sure. Well, I'm sure they were inspired by this scene for sure.
What a cool power.
Yeah. Oh, he's unbelievable.
Imagine if they were metal.
Hey.
Do me a favor and return it for me. Okay. And Peter, take it slow.
That's all he knows how to do. Go slow.
Where did they dig you up?
You're gonna find this hard to believe, but you sent me. You and Charles from the future.
It's a good conversation starter.
Totally.
You sacrificed your powers so you could walk.
I sacrificed my powers so that I could sleep.
What do you know about it?
I've lost my fair share.
Doesn't justify what you've done.
You took her away and you abandoned me!
Angel, Azazel, Emma, Banshee.
Mutant brothers and sisters, all dead.
Oh.
Experimented on, butchered. Eric, where were you, Charles? We were supposed to protect them. Where were you when your own people needed you? You and Hank, pretending to be something you're not. You abandoned us all.
That was a powerful scene.
Yeah, I literally have goosebumps. Like,
Brilliant
the
acting.
visuals and the acting in this is just like it's phenomenal.
So you were always an asshole.
I take it we're best buddies in the future.
I spent a lot of years trying to bring you down, bub.
How's that work out for you?
You're like me. You're a survivor. Want to pick all that shit up?
That's the beauty of Hugh Jackman. He can make interactions and dialogue work with anybody. It doesn't matter who it is.
Totally.
You want to pick all that shit up. He must be so much fun to work with, Hugh Jackman.
He's consummate pro.
And he seems like such a gracious and inviting actor.
I
Like,
agree, yeah. He knows what's
whatever
up.
it takes to make the scene work, well, let's do it. I spot a Jennifer Lawrence, and she is fine.
Cô biết nói tiếng Việt à?
Thôi Việt Nam trước kia.
Để tôi khao cô một ly khác nhé, trừ khi cô có mặt ở đây với người khác.
Thôi đến đây một mình.
Une bouteille de Johnny Walker, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, that's a good drink. She's so good at seducing guys. X2, X-Men United, this one. I mean, it's good that you got Rebecca Romijn and Jennifer Lawrence for these.
Agreed. Good looking ladies.
Yeah.
Một cô gái xinh đẹp như thế.
Dạ làm thế thôi.
Yeah, that's what they're interested in, not your looks.
Show me more, baby. Close off.
He asked for it.
What's the matter, baby? You don't think I look pretty like this?
I think you still look really hot. That's just me.
Cool.
Damn. That was intense and awesome. Oh my, she's too with her legs.
I know, that's like, I'm like, oh man.
Very limber for that scene.
Very flexible.
I didn't kill the president. The bullet curved because I was trying to save him. Why would you try and save him? Because he was one of us.
What? JFK was a mutant?
Cool.
You should be proud of her, Charles. She's out there fighting for our cause. Your cause? Girl I raised, she was not capable of killing. You didn't raise her, you grew up with her. She couldn't stay a little girl forever, that's why she left. She left because you got inside her head.
I mean, you drove her away too. Gotta take a little ownership.
That's not my power.
That's a good line.
She made a choice, but now we know where that choice leads, don't we? They're going to capture her, and then they're going to wipe us out. Not if we change history tomorrow.
This is exposition done very well, and there's a lot of great lines.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't even feel like exposition. It's just done so well. Because they would naturally have this conversation between the two.
Exactly. It doesn't feel like we got to hit the audience over the head and explain things.
Correct. They needed to have this combo.
It's been a while since I've played. Might finally be a fair fight.
That's true. I never thought about that when they were playing chess. Like, he knows his next move automatically, but I wonder if he keeps his powers at bay. Like, let's play a fair game.
Right.
You'll need a new weapon for this war. I call them Sentinels.
Whoa.
What makes the Sentinel so special is the ability to target the mutant X gene, a genetic guidance system that can lock onto a mark a half a mile away.
Half a mile away.
There will be no human collateral damage. If I turn it on, the system couldn't even activate in here.
Oh, because that guy.
There has to be some kind of mistake.
My machines don't make mistakes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cool how it's like transitioning during. That's awesome.
She just kicked him across a table.
Totally. Oh, okay. He is still. For some reason, I thought maybe he was a.
Yes, get Stryker.
There we go.
We do not like Stryker. Oh, he's like, oh my God, there's multiple mutants in here.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Triggering memories, PTSD.
That was a great way to show that in such a short span of time.
Eric, what are you doing? Securing our future.
Dude, these effects are amazing. Look at that tracking shot.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, because nobody knows about mutants right now. That woman's like, what the shit?
Yeah.
I'd be tripping if someone turned into me like that.
Finish what we started, Wolverine! One day!
Ugh.
Oh!
Damn, poor kitty.
Whoa.
Ow!
Where am I? Huh? How the hell did I get here? What? You came to us. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Get him, Blue Grinch.
Exactly. Cool.
You're on acid. Really bad acid.
That's a good way to calm someone down who's tripping.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
She's wounded pretty bad.
Oh, poor kitty.
Yeah.
It's like we have a future together, Stryker and Wolverine. Oh my goodness.
Kind of sad right now.
Yeah, look at the fear in everyone's eyes.
I got him.
He's back.
Oh, finally. Good.
What happened to you?
I just saw someone who's gonna bring me a lot of pain someday.
That makes sense. That would totally trigger a PTSD seeing the name Stryker.
Mass hysteria has gripped the nation as people ask, where did they come from? Will they be back?
Terror, he is not a crook. He's not a crook.
What about that thing? We don't know what that thing is.
Yes, we do. They're mutants. He has the power to control metal. Last I checked, that's what most of your weapons were made of. She can transform into anyone. Even you, Mr. President. She could walk into this office and order a nuclear strike if she was in the mood.
And that's just two of them. Damn. That's how you pour gasoline on the fire of fear.
I mean, he's good at that.
Oh, he's great. I mean, yeah.
Many of the mutants look like us. My sentinels can tell the difference. I have 8 prototypes ready to go.
8? God.
They're built out of a space-age polymer, not an ounce of metal on them.
What do you need to get these things operational?
I already gave that number to Congress. Unfortunately, they elected to shut me down.
Look how everyone's all in the room.
He's literally right there.
One more thing. If we do manage to capture them, I would like her
No!
for research purposes, of course.
This is how it all happens.
C'est horrible. Crois-t-on? Traîner comme ça. Vraiment? Pouvez-vous vous imaginer faire face à un miroir et voir ça en train de vous fixer?
Don't say that to her. She can speak Vietnamese, French, does it all. Oh, damn.
What in the...
Stitching up his head.
Holy tamale, that's wild. That looks so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that looks so cool.
And it looks painful too.
Yeah.
But I think he's accustomed to pain.
Yeah.
That is a very determined look.
I don't want a war.
This is war. What happened to you?
Trask is the enemy.
Killing one man isn't enough.
It never was for you. Goodbye, Eric.
Interesting to see them have a fallout because of
Yeah.
how close they were in the original films.
Yeah, and he was the one that always treated her just as who she is 100% fine, perfect, great. He's the one that showed her like basically true love in her true form.
I can't even walk.
You need this treatment.
Pull yourself together. It's not over yet.
You don't believe that?
How do you know?
As these go, this comes back. They all come back.
It's pain, I bet, hearing all those voices because there's a lot probably crying out.
Yeah, and that's also like schizophrenia, dude. That's like what they have.
But we need your help, Charles. Not like this. I need you. We can't find Raven, not without your powers.
I added a little extra because you missed a dose.
Yeah, you can't take it, buddy. Somebody's got to go fish out the wheelchair, man. I don't think he's going to do it.
The other problem that you have to deal with too is withdrawal.
Yeah, that's tough.
Would you help me to my study, please?
Like that, a very big theme in this too is, besides obviously saving the future, is acceptance, accepting yourself as is.
Yep.
Are you sure about this? Absolutely not.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Iconic.
Her genes could hold the key to mutation itself. I need more.
That's all they were able to scrape off the pavement in Paris.
More than blood. I need brain tissue.
Yikes.
Imagine sentinels that could transform, adapt to any target. Could
Nope.
leap the program forward years.
Tara and I are not on board for that.
So like dangerous and
I see mutants as our salvation. I believe our new friends are going to help us usher in a new era, Bill, of genuine, long-lasting peace.
That's an interesting perspective he has. It's like, I fear that they're going to destroy us, so that's why I'm taking the proactive effort. I don't want to be reactive to this. It's not that I hate them. I just don't want them to destroy us, so I'm going to destroy them first.
all right.
Interesting. Scary, but interesting. Huh? Cerebro Danger Room.
Go. Back at it again.
God, they always make that room look incredible.
These are muscles I haven't stretched in a long time.
It's like riding a bike. You never forget.
The music is perfect for this moment.
Oh, this is a beautiful score. Whoa. This is overwhelming.
Yeah, it's like too much. Like, how does he?
It's like an acid trip.
He must have learned before how to slow it down. Oh, snap.
Oof.
I can't do this. My power comes from here. It comes from... and it's broken. I'm sorry, Logan, but they sent back the wrong man.
You're right. Actually, it was supposed to be you. I was the only one who could physically make the trip. I don't know how long I've got here.
Yeah.
But I do know you showed me what I was. You showed me what I could be. I don't know how to do that for you. You're right. I don't. But I know someone who might.
Is it gonna be Jean?
Look into my mind.
You don't want me inside your head.
There's no damage you can do that hasn't already been done, trust me.
Ain't that the truth? All right, let's go through the filmography.
It is.
You poor man.
Don't pass me.
No, I don't want your suffering. I don't want your future.
Look past my future. Look for your future.
That line really hits hard. You poor man. Logan has suffered so much.
You can only give the man who heals that much suffering, I guess.
True. Very true. Great shot.
Wow.
Legends together. This is so cool seeing McAvoy and Stewart in the scene together.
Yeah.
So much pain.
The greatest gift we have, to bear their pain without breaking. And it's born from the most human part, hope.
That's a beautiful line.
Charles, we need you to hope again.
When you lose hope, it's hard to get it back, y'all.
True. It was a great shot at the two of them. Nothing like your future self talking you into hope. I love it. Whoa.
Cool.
Sucks for the next train coming through.
Yeah.
They're screwed.
They're going to be off the rails, baby.
The visuals in this film, spectacular.
Agreed. Because with these types of visuals, they can take you in and out of a film if they look like absolute shite. And in this one, you are not taken out. Everything is just so realistic and done so well.
Obviously, that Quicksilver scene was just unbelievable. Never gets old. How good that is.
Cool.
The zoom in and zoom out shots are just done so meticulously and seamlessly. They're so beautifully crafted. Because sometimes it can be, if a film does it too many times, it just hit a chord in the wrong kind of way, but they're doing it just at the right times, I feel.
Yeah, agreed.
She's lost too much blood. We can wake him up.
No. I had a glimpse into the past. If we wake Logan now, we may set our fate on an even darker course.
Jeez.
There is someone else.
No one has Kitty's power.
Someone that could take her power. She took yours once.
Rogue.
The Rogue.
Oh my God. She gonna come back? Yeah, because I'm like, where's she been?
She's in Cerebro. She's in your house, Professor.
What?
They're experimenting on her, trying to tap into her power so they can take ours.
What?
Why didn't you go after her?
We tried. It's too heavily guarded.
I may know a few things about that house. They don't.
Oh my God.
Nice.
This is all new for me.
It's like underground blueprints.
Yeah, see, none of this was in the theatrical cut.
Oh my God, I can't believe if Ro comes back, I'm going to lose it. I thought she was just gone forever from the series. That's why I was like, bringing her up. Sometimes I was like, I know, I just don't remember her because she's just been gone.
Yeah, so in the theatrical, he just said she's lost a lot of blood. She can't go on much longer. And then there was another line of dialogue and then cut to the next scene.
Okay.
They need more time. I had a glimpse in the past and that's it.
Raven, stop running.
Charles?
Where are you? Back at the house.
Where you should be. I need you
To come home.
I know what I need to do.
Music is so beautiful.
If you kill Trask, you'll be creating countless more just like him.
Then I'll kill them too.
Those are Eric's words, not yours.
This is so great.
Agreed.
The girl I grew up with wasn't capable of killing. She was good, full of compassion.
I have compassion, just not for Trask.
So interesting seeing the actors' reactions who snap out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I know what Trask has done, but killing him will not bring them back. It will set you on a path from which there is no return and end the cycle of killing us and them.
Yeah.
But we can stop it right now. You and I just have to come home.
I have to. You haven't changed at all, Charles.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I have to do.
I agree with Charles, but he's ordering her instead of asking her.
Then wherever you go, I will find you. And Raven, if you make me, I will stop you.
Good luck, Charles.
It's so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know, those things can give you cancer. I mean, I've done some toxicology tests in the lab and...
Took your advice to heart.
I know it's complicated and there's probably all kinds of rules and reasons for what you can and can't say, but I was wondering if you could tell me, in the future, do I make it?
No.
In the theatrical cut, he says that in the climactic scene, not that scene. This must be part of the road cut.
I don't understand. What are you doing here?
Oh.
So she did go back home.
Okay, this is definitely the road cut.
I've got to wake Charles.
No, don't. Just wait.
They had a major romantic connection in first class.
No, I've missed you.
So you're like this all the time now?
No, not all the time. I take a shot in the morning and I need another if I get worked up.
Worked up?
Emotional.
She's going to work him up just so he's not like that.
Any animal urges?
Because he was working on that in first class and didn't perfect it yet.
Correct.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have to fight off the things that come naturally to us.
Oh my God.
Totally expected that for
And
sure.
They've got serious chemistry.
Yeah. She's got a good bunda.
Oh, both transforming.
Yeah. Same timesies.
Do you remember one of the last things you said to me? That I would never be deemed beautiful. Looking
That's
like this?
right. That's right.
Do you still think that?
I mean, you saw what happened in Paris. You know what they think of us.
Yeah, but she wants to know what you think.
What do you think?
I think you're beautiful.
What about yourself?
It's the theme, Tara. Acceptance.
You should get some rest.
Dude, finish. What are you doing?
Do you remember the last thing I said to you?
You are beautiful? Or
I think something like that.
It was mutant.
Oh, mutant and proud.
And proud.
Rejects and proud.
He just hasn't found the self-love yet, and that's hard a thing to get over.
Oh, of course. Understandable.
The walls are made of reinforced steel.
Nice.
In other words, a door.
Oh, cool. This editing showing us is great.
You're walking directly over the hall now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're going back and forth between time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Almost unrecognizable as the house from in that post-apocalyptic timeline. I mean, it's recognizable. It's just destructive looking. Ooh. Oh.
Cool.
That would hurt so much. Why even go for the phone? Just say, all right, tie me up. I surrender. I don't want to get hit in the head by these things.
Right.
I've been on that slab. Let me show you how it feels.
Oh.
Rogue.
She's here.
Is it Marie, right? Her name? Her real name? Marie, right?
I'm not going to remember.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's Alex Summers, Cyclops' brother. Like that, the uniforms from First Class. Whoa.
Ah.
What the hell is that? Oh, the coin he put through Sebastian Stan's forehead. You know shit's going crazy when Magneto is saving Rogue. Wow.
Oh.
It's interesting the contrast, one trying to save the future and the other one, unfortunately, screwing the future.
Right.
Get out of there, now!
Ah! They're so scary!
Oh my gosh, y'all better hustle.
Whoa. Oh, no, not Bobby.
Oh gosh, here we go. Here we go again. It's just like a repeat from the beginning.
No!
Oh, I hate it.
Not Bobby.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh, he tried, yo. Dang, they got him so fast.
They are so imposing and scary, these Sentinels.
Oh my God, we gotta get Rogue to Kitty. Like, otherwise. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is Stress City.
I'm not going to lie. I'm really liking this cut a lot. I love the theatrical cut, but I'm liking this one even more. Ups the ante even more so than the other one. You know, I know you might even be thinking, and other people, well, how did Rogue get her powers back after what happened in The Last Stand? Well, I think the same thing with Magneto, but we saw that at the end of the film, he almost moved the chess piece, so we can gather from that it wasn't fully permanent, losing of the power, at least with a class 5 mutant like him, so she's strong too. Way to go, Professor. Get it off, get it off, get it off. I don't like it, Tara.
Freaking Sentinels, man. Pain in the ass.
I mean, you made the perfect, contrast earlier, or comparison rather. As they're like Terminators. They are relentless.
Yeah.
They can't be bargained with. They can't be reasoned with. They don't feel pity or pain or remorse, and they absolutely will not stop ever until they are dead. Whoa. Wait, is he walking? Huh. Is this maybe Mystique? I'm guessing from the limp. I don't know.
Oh, yes. Has to be. Yeah.
Again, I've never seen the Rogue cut. Otherwise, I never would have said something had I seen it. You know, y'all know me. I would never do that to Tara. That was just my guess.
I'm sorry, Charles.
Oh, so he can't find me. That makes sense why she came back to do that.
Kitty looks rough right now, you guys. That's like me after a fun night out. I look like Kitty.
I'm sorry, Kitty.
Oh my God. It's interesting. The ex-girlfriend delivers the news to the current girlfriend about their her lover from her former lover. Ugh. That's really tragic. Now she's taking over her powers.
Yep.
All right. Help your old buddy.
I mean, it's a nice way to be wiped out after you find out a heartbreaking thing like that.
For
your
sure.
boyfriend's dead.
For sure. And I love, too, this gives us an emotional connection because it's Rogue doing this now.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue.
Yep. Yay!
Wow.
You could feel it?
Yeah,
That's
he can.
cool.
Raven was here. I screwed up.
Oh, my God. I like this version so much more, and I love the other one, too.
We can't track her now.
She's cut her ties.
Jeez.
That's the system I designed to record any news about Paris over all 3 networks and PBS.
All 3?
Yeah, and PBS.
That's a lot of networks back in 1973, huh?
Yeah.
We just have a few more today.
I love that you said, and PBS.
The president will make his announcement. He'll be joined by
Busy
Secretary
over there
of
watching
Defense
Sesame
Laird,
Street.
and has even
Yeah.
sought the help of renowned scientist Bolivar Trask.
Raven doesn't realize that if she kills Trask at an event like that with the whole world watching.
Right.
What if the war is inevitable? What if she's meant to kill Trask?
Just because someone stumbles, loses their way, doesn't mean they're lost forever. No, I don't believe that theory, Hank. And I cannot believe that that is who she is.
That line he just said, I think older Xavier said that to him. Unless we, did you, and I don't think he said that in this version, but he said that in the theatrical version.
Okay.
Just because someone stumbles and loses their way doesn't mean they're lost for something.
Oh,
like that.
right. Like Lost Forever. Yeah.
Whatever happens today, I need you to promise me something. The X-Men. Promise me you'll find us. Use your power. Bring us together. Guide us. Lead us.
He's saying what he said to him right before he left. Guide us, lead us.
There's 12 carriers inbound. 10 miles.
Can I see invitations, please?
Yes, you may. These 2 are with me. Go ahead. Thank you.
We're not the droids you're looking for. Hey, no adamantium.
Yeah, it didn't go off.
I'm good.
Love that.
4th Infantry at Chandler. Took a bouncing Betty. What happened to you?
Friendly fire.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Should have said 62 missile crisis. Cuba.
Yeah.
Friendly fire.
Should have made him come with us.
Sweet. Some really phenomenal cinematography in this film.
Yeah, I wonder how they do those like shots and make those tracking shots look warped as well as sped up.
Right.
We have prepared for this threat. In the immortal words of Robert Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer? I never caught on to that line before. Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
The future Sentinels are so much scarier looking than these ones. Although these ones are still pretty scary looking, but nothing like the future ones we see. The ones that have the Mystique gene. All right, we're at my other job now, Tara. Baseball.
Can I help you?
No, you can't.
A transistor radio? Damn, that is old school.
Whoa. Oh, holy tamale.
Whoa, we just went through the lights. I love that. Oh my God.
Oh, it's going down.
Or it's going up.
Oh, cool.
This is for you, brothers and sisters.
Raven?
Let me go, Charles.
Secret Serviceman. Left of the stage. Got it. Go.
Oh my dear Lord.
Wow, this is intense.
The scope of this.
Yeah.
Huh?
What the hell are you doing? I didn't tell you to activate them.
I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
We can't stop that many.
No, but we can slow them down.
Storm it up, Storm.
Oh, crapola.
Oh!
Jeez. Like how you have 3 sets of mutants here, Mystique, Eric, and then Charles and Logan and Hank, and they've all got 3 different prerogatives
yeah,
here.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Yeah, that'll slow them down.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Holy crap.
Jesus. And
I did not know that there were, whoa.
And you know how hard it is just to defeat one. All right, get it, Bishop.
Whoa. He's like, thanks for the juice up.
Wow, I'm surprised the president didn't go in first.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a statement. Now the whole goddamn world knows we can't protect them.
I will fix it.
Damn well better.
Again, it's so great, the editing going back and forth between time. You got to time it just right when you do it.
Yeah.
Jeez. You can see so many are on their way.
My goodness. Whoa.
Damn.
Nice. Cool. Such great visuals.
Oh, yeah. Almost like Matrix style, how he just slowed it down like the bullets for Neo. Oh, my God. It's so crazy. He brought the whole stadium.
Whoa. Oh, my goodness.
Well, that's a good way to keep the cops out of there. Oh, my God. How do you get that out of there without Magneto? This is a wild set piece for a climax because you had the Cuban Missile Crisis in First Class. This is on another level.
Yeah, agreed.
Is everybody okay?
Oh, no, he got a piece of...
Oh, the metal from the ship, the shards.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
This is not good. Oh, my God, no! Oh, my God.
Behind you!
They just don't stop, these Sentinels. Whoa!
Oh, that was awesome.
Good job, Kitty. The other cut, it was Blink who brought Magneto in there. The one with the portal. That's right, Blue Grinch, get worked up.
Let's get it done, Grinchy boy.
Again, these ones are so much less scarier than the future ones.
Agreed.
Still cool designs, though. Ooh. Nice job, Hank. Ow.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
No, no, no. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. What the?
Jesus.
So much for being a survivor.
What?
That's a home run for Magneto.
No! Don't kill it. I need it alive.
What the hell is happening?
Smart Striker's got a plastic, or one that's not metal.
You're right.
Ooh. I think that's 3 times now Mystique has knocked out Stryker.
Stryker? Yeah.
And in Saigon, in Paris, and now here.
And now here. Oh, my goodness.
Which is fine. We don't like Stryker, so it's okay.
Great visual.
Oh, it's kind of like a callback to the first movie when he was pointing all the guns at the cops.
Exactly.
In the at the museum, I think it was, or wherever they were.
You built these weapons to destroy us. Why?
Because you are afraid of our gifts. Because we are different.
Oh, Colossus.
Dang it.
Humanity has always feared that which is different. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're right to fear us. We are the future. And anyone who stands in our way will suffer the same fate as these men you see before you.
Jesus.
I give you a glimpse of the devastation my race can unleash upon yours.
Oof.
God, that's just so like sad. It's just there's no fair fight.
There's no defeating those Sentinels, the future ones.
No more hiding, no more suffering.
You have lived in the shadows in shame and fear for too long. Come out. Join me. Fight.
That was cool.
It's awesome.
A new tomorrow that starts today.
Ooh. Blink.
All those years wasted fighting each other, Charles. To have a precious few of them back.
They're friends to the end.
You want to make a statement? Kill me. Fine. But spare everyone else.
That's a lot of shots.
Whoa. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
You used to be a better shot.
Trust me, I still am.
Ooh.
Raven, please do not make us the enemy today.
Look around you, we already are.
Not all of us. Done so far is save the lives of these men. You can show them a better path.
True.
Everything that happens now is in your hands. I have faith in you, Raven.
Beautiful. He's relying on hope now and faith. Oh, shit. This music is so damn beautiful. Good choice, Mystique. Whoa.
Wow. Whoa.
The future is secured.
He's all yours, Charles.
There's so many cool powers.
That's awesome.
If you let them have me, I'm as good as dead. You know that. I know. Goodbye, old friend.
Okay, I guess we'll catch up later for the events of X. Well, I guess we reset the timeline, so.
Sure you should let them go? Yes, I have hope for them.
Hope.
There's going to be a time, Hank, when we are all together.
What about Logan?
His consciousness is back to the present.
Oh, is he going to sing Rogue? Because he's at the school right now. Oh.
Morning, Logan. Late start.
Good lunch, though. Good job. Really good job.
Storm.
Oh, snap.
Hey, Logan. Are you okay?
You're here.
Where else would I be?
Whoa. Easy, pal.
Some things never change. Good to see you, Scott.
Uh-huh.
You did it.
Did what? Logan, don't you have a class to teach?
A class to teach.
History.
Actually, I could use some help with that.
Help with what?
Pretty much everything after 1973. I think the history I know is a little different.
Welcome back. What's the last thing you remember?
Drowning.
past, a new and uncertain world, a world of endless possibilities.
No program canceled.
And
Trask arrested. Ooh.
Stellan secrets.
Countless choices define our fate. Each choice, each moment, a ripple in the river of time.
What do you want us to do with them, Major Stryker?
Enough ripples.
Funny you should ask.
And you change the tide.
I'll take him from here.
For the future is never truly set.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, guys, we just watched X-Men Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut. So make sure if you are listening on Apple or Spotify to check out those Wolverine adamantium claws or the bone claws, whichever ones you have in your arsenal, and you give us those 5-star ratings. You know it'll make Trara happy. And also, make sure you go to rejectnationshop.com. We got so many cool tees, especially the She-Jecks.
Yes.
Although I don't see any now.
I'm not wearing it right now. I've worn mine out too much.
We've got some great gear, and we've got some upcoming gear too. So make sure you keep an eye out for that.
For sure. We got
Trara.
some cool seasonal fall Halloween stuff.
Trara, I hyped up this film like crazy.
I loved it. It was so good. It deserved the hype. Like
Okay.
the fact that it's a 2.5-hour movie and I wasn't bored once and it just like kept moving. And it was so not just like the action stuff, obviously great, and getting to see like Rogue back, and we see Storm and like all the old school characters back and seeing them work together. But there was also a lot of emotional depth in this, especially when it came to like Professor and Magneto, like them being kind of stuck together in the stained glass room, but then also seeing the past and how it all sort of like comes together, especially in regards to Mystique. It was just, this is an insane movie, great script. I loved every bit of it.
Agree. And as mentioned before, this was Tara's first time seeing this. And again, I've seen the theatrical cut, but I've never seen the Rogue cut. And I love the theatrical cut.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh. Hold on. Get back to our thoughts in a second. Oh, I've never seen this.
Cool.
That's awesome. That's great. That's fine.
Love that.
Like I said, I love the theatrical cut, but I think I like this Rogue cut better. You got a couple extra added scenes there. Obviously, you got Rogue coming in here to take over for Kitty because she was wounded from Logan when he had the PTSD triggering vision when he saw Stryker in Paris. And then also, I believe you have that scene with sorry guys, getting a little distracted here. You have that scene with Mystique coming back to the mansion, her and Hank kind of getting a little bit of the closure from from First Class that we didn't really get to see.
Right.
So, and again, I've never seen that, so I thought that was a great scene to kind of close the, kind of bookend their romance a little bit. And I love a lot of the themes in this movie about acceptance, about hope and faith, the path to revenge, how it leads to, this darkness within us can lead to, shitty things in the end. Like, it might make us possibly feel better in the moment, but in the end, like, it leads to a dark path in the future, like not only for yourself, but for others around you and the rest of the world.
Right.
So I thought that was just really executed in a meticulously beautiful, poetic way in this film. And I love that right away, the film just nails the tone. In the first 2 minutes, you got this post-apocalyptic beginning.
Yeah.
And again, they started it off with the mid-credit scene with the Wolverine. Trask Industries, they're building these they didn't say the word Sentinels, but they're building these, we got Magneto and Professor Xavier explaining to Logan, there's this threat, it could wipe us all out. So the stakes are already explained to us in exposition through characters that we love. And now, like, in the first 5 minutes, like, holy shit. Now we see them. First of all, we got the setting. Scary looking, eerie, dreadful, which we haven't really seen in an X-Men film yet. Not like this.
Not like
and
this.
And then again, you've got an enemy. We've had some scary ass villains in the X-Men series.
Yeah, but
in my
these
opinion.
wouldn't overpower them.
Yeah, but
That's
nothing
scary.
like this was like a threat level like we've again never seen. Like there was no
this
way
is
of stopping.
DEFCON 1.
Yeah, the future Sentinels that we got here. It's like it's impossible. And I love the comparison that you made at the beginning. They're straight up Terminators, ones that cannot be stopped at all.
Right.
And the only way to stop it is to change the future by going in the past. And I love the story. I love the dialogue, the exposition, the acting. And I love that we got the cast from the first class, most of the cast from First Class, at least the main actors, and most of the cast from the original meshing together, and I thought they just worked seamlessly, especially Hugh Jackman with McAvoy, with Fassbender and Nicholas Hoult and Jennifer Lawrence, and then obviously you got that one legendary scene too with the two Xaviers working together. I just thought they all worked so great together. They had such great interactions. Obviously you got this storyline being built from Days of Future Past. It's a very popular comic, as I mentioned to you. Again, it's been years since I saw that comic book. I know Bishop was the one that got sent into the past. It would have been interesting to see him. I just think, with how we're invested and drawn with Wolverine, I think that was the smarter choice to make here. And again, if you guys disagree and give me reasons in the comment section why you think Bishop was the better choice, I'm happy to read it. I always have an open mind about these things. I just personally think I just have such a love for Hugh Jackman, and I think again because we're so personally invested in Logan, I just think it was the proper storyline.
But they also gave a good background. Like he's the one that could survive
with
that
mind,
trip and heal.
Yeah, and again, guys, this is just a nitpick. I think I understand what they were going for with the Mystique shot Trask, and that caused a ripple effect, a butterfly effect, if you will, in terms of, okay, so now they got the gene from Mystique, they experimented on her, and then, that turned into, in 50 years later, that they would turn that into the future Sentinels, and that's how they're able to adapt and destroy the X-Men. Again, guys, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I thought that Trask was in X-Men The Last Stand, played by Bill Duke, so I was and we were still on that same timeline when the film started. I know at the end of the film it's now reset. I was just a little confused that if she shot Trask as it was pointed out in the beginning in 1973, then who the hell was Bill Duke playing in X-Men The Last Stand? That's kind of like either a retcon or it doesn't make any, or a continuity mistake, or I don't know, but let me know in the comments because I was a little confused by that. But just overall, great action, great visual effects. We got to talk about that Quicksilver scene. First of all, great performance by Evan Peters. I love how charming he was, how funny he was, the charisma he brought, and also the pain in the ass, like James McAvoy called him. He was awesome. I know he wasn't in the film a ton, but he was so damn effective in the 15 or 20 minutes he was on screen.
Yeah, because he wasn't on there a bunch.
Yeah, but that scene. What'd you think of that scene?
Like, are you talking about when they're on the
slow motion scene in the kitchen?
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously
that's the
one,
standout.
Yeah, because I was like, which scene? Because that's the main one that I was like talking about even during it.
Yeah,
I'm curious as to how they shot that. Mainly, I want to watch a BTS on it. But yeah, I mean, visually, that is probably only 15 to 20 minutes into the movie, and you're already getting what could be in other movies a finale getting closer to the end, like a finale type of a cool scene. But this movie just throws badass stuff like that in there, and it was phenomenal to see because we hadn't really seen much of his like powers, not in that way. And that scene gave us, I think, exactly what we needed to know, not only from his character, because he got to play with like his expressions and how he makes those moves, but also shows us his powers, which was amazing. Yeah. I loved it.
I loved how cocky and arrogant he was too.
During the whole time, even moving the people, it's like a game for him.
Yeah,
which I love.
For sure. Again,
that shows off his personality.
Such an incredible action sequence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the trivia in a second, but again, such an emotional storyline. I loved all the arcs. I loved Mystique too, just learning to not go down that path of darkness, revenge, and seeing the reason why she shouldn't, and then Charles learning acceptance and learning not to be afraid of his own pain and morale and all that. And it's just a great damn storyline.
It's also great, like with the Blue Grinch when he walked away from her when they were like about to juice it because he didn't have enough self-love. But then when you see the world reset, he's like walking with quite a stride there and just being like, hey man, what's up type of a thing. And he's at his school, so it's not like I get it. It's a different vibe. But I would like to think that Blue Grinch found that because it seems like everyone else kind of did throughout this film, which I like in the self-discovery area.
Yeah, no, for sure. Alrighty, so at around the 18-minute mark, the script called for Logan to wake up in 1973 in boxer shorts. Hugh Jackman vetoed this in favor of waking nude, saying, and I quote, "In Australia, if you're next to a really good-looking girl, you're not getting out with boxer shorts on or briefs or anything." And also, too, look, Hugh Jackman's in ridiculously good shape. He's like, look, if I'm going to get in this good a shape for you guys,
Let me show off my boonda.
I got to show it off. Okay.
Sorry, guys. My ears hurt so bad. I've been wearing these headphones for like 6 hours.
So if you ever see us do this, guys, it's because our ears.
I'm not trying to listen to them. My ears are just freaking killing me.
Just so you know in the future, guys. Sir Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen were performing in a touring production of Waiting for Godot. Hope I pronounced that right. When Bryan Singer approached the actors about reprising their respective roles as Professor X and Magneto. According to McKellen, both men were utterly shocked as they thought they had passed their roles onto McAvoy and Fassbender and would never play the characters again. Stewart and McKellen were delighted to return to two of their most popular roles and to work with the younger actors playing the same character as well. Like I said, I thought
seeing McAvoy and Professor Xavier get back in there as Patrick Stewart, it was like such a great scene.
Yeah, seeing the mash and mixing together, I just thought it was just beautiful. Great. It was so beautiful to watch. As much as I love First Class, and that movie is phenomenal, but seeing old school and new school together was just so cool.
Yeah.
According to Peter Dinklage, the director picked him to play Bolivar Trask because of his height, stating, "With my dwarfism, I'm a bit of a mutant. I can't move metal or anything, but I thought of it as self-loathing. Deep down, Trask is quite sensitive about the aspect of himself."
Oh, yeah. Okay. Love that. Okay.
Including his cameo in X-Men First Class, this is Hugh Jackman's 7th portrayal of Logan, a.k.a. Wolverine, which raised his own record for most times a comic book character has been played by the same actor in theatrical films. Jackman is also the only actor to appear in every X-Men film in the franchise up to Logan, which he announced as the final time. However, he made an exception for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At around 18 minutes, when Wolverine wakes up in the past, the woman in bed with him calls him Jimmy. According to the comics and later movies, Wolverine's name at birth was James Howlett. As his birth father was Thomas Logan, he inherited that surname. And we remember in X-Men Origins Wolverine, Sabretooth always called him Jimmy.
Yeah. You reminded me of that in this one.
The filmmaker selected Days of Future Past storyline because it would allow the filmmakers to reconcile any continuity dissonance with the X-Men film franchise. The time travel element also allowed actors and actresses from the first 3 films and X-Men First Class to appear in the same movie together.
Yeah.
Well, when we do get done with this trivia, I do want to see if Bill Duke was playing Trask, just to see. I mean, I'm sure people have already commented about it anyways, but I'm still just curious. Bryan Singer filmed Quicksilver scenes. Here we go.
Okay.
In a special format of 3,600 frames per second. This means the Quicksilver moved 150 times faster than normal. The camera was used to record close-ups and movements of Evan Peters as well as the guards he beat.
Wow. Okay, cool. Got it.
I'd still want to see the BTS of that.
Yeah.
According to the director, he could only get the movie started with confidence once Hugh Jackman, Sir Patrick Stewart, and Sir Ian McKellen agreed to return. Well, that's a good starting point.
Love that.
Bishop is the first mutant Kitty Pryde sends through time. This is an homage to Bishop being a frequent time traveler in the X-Men comics.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll do like 3 more, we'll call it. Sir Patrick Stewart enjoyed James McAvoy's lighthearted performance as Charles Xavier in X-Men First Class, and had wanted to try a similar performance with Xavier. Instead of keeping him grave and sober, he got his wish with this movie. In the altered future, his Xavier is just a bit jollier. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, also, too, being in such a, in that post-apocalyptic future, like, he gave that even though it was still the same Xavier from the previous films, in such a terrible time, like, he still gave that glimpse of that old professor with, but still, and have that hope that we wanted, and he transferred that over to McAvoy's Xavier, like, when he needed it the most, when he had lost all hope and faith,
right?
And that was like the heart of the film.
Yeah, I agree.
The original Days of Future Past comic mentioned time travel from the year 2013, the same year in which filming began. That's cool. In this movie, the future action is implied to take place in 2023. Oh, we just missed this by a year. I didn't
Wild.
know. I did not know. Okay, a couple more. At the beginning, as the mutants and humans march down the corridor, a quick glimpse is shown of an older Quicksilver from behind. He's directly in the center of the frame and is easy to spot with the same hairstyle and hat his younger self has in the movie.
Oh, okay.
That was at the 1 minute mark. I'll have to rewatch that
recognize
sometime. This is the first X-Men movie ever to be nominated for an Oscar Best Visual Effects. After that Quicksilver scene, understandably so.
Yeah, duh.
I'd love to know what won this.
So good.
I'd love to know what beat it for Best Visual Effects. All right, last two, I promise. The director at around the 1 hour, 2 minute mark when Mystique jumps out of the building and onto the ground below in Paris after attempting to kill Trask. Singer is a photographer who is briefly seen holding up a camera. And last one.
Cool.
Quicksilver's slow motion sequence was filmed with mostly practical visual effects, high-speed photography, and stunt rigs, with CGI used only for the objects in midair.
Okay, that's what I thought. CGI in the midair. Okay, got it. Great. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's great. I love that.
There's so much more, but
yeah, I'm sure. We've already read a lot.
Yeah, we've read a lot,
Yeah.
but again, I think Trara and most of you can understand why this is one of my favorite X-Men films.
So
it's hard.
good.
It's hard to tell for me. I mean, I love them all. I don't know if I could give you right at this moment my ranking between this one, X2, X-Men United, and X-Men First Class. I just think they're that and also Logan would be the creme de la creme of the X-Men films. And also, I love Deadpool so much, so I'm excited for you to get to that.
Yeah.
But those are like, when it comes to the Mount Rushmore, or I
Creme
guess
de la creme.
the creme de la creme.
But this one was really, really great. I think because we got to see them all like in their past and their future. Like it's such a great idea and a great film to make so that we get to see them actually work together. And I think there's not even one thing that I could say was like wrong with this movie. It's just so great.
And just so Tara can verify, Bill Duke.
Bill Duke, yes.
And who does he play in X-Men The Last Stand?
Trask. Yeah.
So
right.
it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
He's playing Trask, but they said in this timeline, which was the same timeline as X-Men The Last Stand before it got reset at the end, that Mystique killed him in 1973. Well, how is that possible if he's in X-Men The Last Stand? It makes no sense. Again, let us know in the comments.
Well, because she didn't shoot him. So then maybe the future is like...
No, but she did shoot him originally until it got reset. Does that make sense? Until she made the decision to fix it.
Maybe they knew when they made the last movie that the next movie was going to be a reset.
They must have known.
Maybe. Who knows? Oh my God.
Right.
I love this.
Again, it works for the storyline in this, but I'm just saying it's a continuity or it's a retcon. Whatever the case, it didn't make sense.
Don't forget to leave a link to X-Men t-shirts because I still need to get one. I've been just like loving this franchise. I love it so much.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I'm glad we watched it.
I could be totally wrong. If I am, apologies. I believe the very next film we're doing, I think is Deadpool. I could be wrong, but I believe it's Deadpool, which I can't wait. We're going to laugh a shit ton in that. And there's a great storyline in there. So I'm so excited. It's been a while since I rewatched that one. So yes, if you don't want to miss that, Tara's going to tell you that you need to
ring the bell, ring the bell.
That way you are notified when that video drops and the rest of our videos that we are doing on our journey to Deadpool and Wolverine, because we're going to get there soon. So make sure you don't miss any of those videos. And guys, if you've made it this far, we really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed this.
We love you. Leave a like, comment, share this video.
All that, and we hope you enjoyed this reaction and all the ones that we did previous to this one and all the ones that we're going to be doing. Thank you so much for joining us on this video and all the other ones.
Easy Encyclopedia. I'm just here for the ride. We love you guys.
See you guys next time. Take care.